Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 16 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Garden, and Garden wants to know, do I think that Victoria will be the Sabrina of this season? Sabrina being Sabrina from Big Brother Canada, season 2. And well, I do feel like Victoria cries a lot. I don't think that she's this season's Sabrina, because Sabrina was actually very good at the game, and if it wasn't for Canada's HOH, I think Sabrina would have possibly won the game. So I don't think Victoria has the gaming aspect, but she does cry a lot. So if you want to be house guest of the day like Garden, send me a private message on YouTube and we'll hook you up. Alright, so I have a question for you guys. We all know that Zach has been acting crazy the last few days. Do you think this is him breaking down, or it's just part of his gameplay? Because if it is him breaking down, that's really sad, because they've only been in there for like 2.5 weeks, I don't know, 3 weeks, whatever. So that's insane. But anyway, remember when I said that he was overestimating his game in all the pre-show interviews? Yeah, he kind of sucks. So again, Frankie was telling Devin, maybe we should just let Zach go gracefully. He wants to go home. Maybe we should just send him home. Ooh, bye, Zanky. It was fun while it lasted, but it sounds like it's over. So it also sounds like Devin is planning something crazy for the veto ceremony. He's warning Frankie that after the ceremony, he's going to be up in his HOH room, just with his milk and cereal, and he won't be opening the door for just anyone. It's got to be someone important. So Devin tells Frankie that he would make beautiful babies with Brittany. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? So he also came up with one of those like couple nicknames for him and Brittany, because of course they're a couple. No. So he came up with Britain. Please, please, please do not ruin that beautiful proper noun with your crazy. No, I'm sorry. So he also gave her like this open invitation to come up to the HOH whenever, so they could get to know each other better. It just reminds me so much of Beauty and the Beast. Like he's saying, Brittany, come to dinner, blah, blah, blah. And she's just like, ooh, no. So that happened. But anyway, let's talk about Team America. It's complete. We found out yesterday that Donnie is going to be joined by Frankie and Derek. So Frankie and Derek meet up in the storage room, and they confirm to each other that they're sticking together regardless of what happens with the bomb squad. And then they were clearing up like all these rumors about each other, and they were like, I never said that, but I was just saying that because of yada yada yada. So they were like, whatever, the important thing is we're on Team America together, $5,000 apiece per challenge. So then they meet with Donnie and they confirm, yes, we're gonna work together until the end, final 3. And then Derek says the line that he's been saying pretty much since last night, this is what America wants. He's been, oh, I just hope he doesn't let it get to his head, because that would just be sad. So they're all very excited, obviously, and I'm excited too. I want to see the challenges start and see what it's going to be like. So late last night, Frankie was trying to talk Zach down from the ledge again. And Zach is like, no, I'm confident that if I go up, I'm going to have the votes to stay, and it's whatever. So Frankie's like, why go up at all? Why do you have to put yourself in danger like that? And why do you feel like it's necessary to pull an Joey Alex kind of thing? It's just wrong. So I'm wondering what is up with Frankie, because it seems like he wants Zach to go, but when he's talking to Zach, I mean, obviously he's not going to be like, yeah, you should just go. But it just, he seems really fake and like a floater. So anyway, where are we? Devin and Paula got into a little bit of a squabble today. She pretty much knows that he's not going to keep his promise about using the power of veto on her, so she's pissed, and he's like, oh, you're getting too emotional right now. Whenever somebody says anything to Devin that's not what he wants to hear, he accuses them of being emotional and paranoid. It's so annoying. So there is a major storm brewing, and it's projected to hit land at the Power of Veto meeting. So let's talk about that POV meeting. It was wild. I wish we could have seen it live. I mean, obviously we're gonna see it on the show, but you know they're gonna edit the crap out of it. I wanna see the full thing. So here's what happened. Devin used the power veto on Brittany, his wife, and he nominated Zach in her place. Oh my god. So some stuff went down. There was many people being put on blast. If I hear that phrase one more time out of these people's mouths, I'm going to rip my hair out and put it on blast. So Zach apparently made this speech after he was nominated and totally went after Devin. He brought up his daughter and all the meds that Devin takes. That's taking it a little too far. He's getting into some dangerous territory there. I know that I mean, I think it's kind of messed up to bring people's kids into it, but at the same time, you can make the argument that Devin uses his daughter a lot and being a father as part of his game. So, you know, it's kind of fair game when you bring your kids into it yourself. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. So, apparently, Zach also called out Paula, Amber, Nicole, and Hayden for all being in on the plan for Paula to throw the Battle of the Block competition. And he called out Caleb and Frankie for being untrustworthy. What? So that's some pretty crazy stuff. You know who was loving this whole thing? Donnie, because he's awesome. He's like, oh, I really enjoyed the show. This is the best episode yet. He's totally just like chilling in the house, watching everything happen like he's watching the show, and it's hilarious. So anyway, the rest of the house is in a tizzy. So Paola's like, I don't care if I go home, I didn't throw the Battle of the Block competition, and then apparently she also put Devin on blast at the veto ceremony. So I can't wait to watch this whole thing. So of course there was plenty of fallout after this POV ceremony. So Frankie is really upset with Zach for calling him out. So he's like, why would you do that? Like, it's totally out of nowhere. And Zach is like, I'm playing my game. Ah! So he told Frankie he was gonna go around to everyone in the house and be like, I really regret it, I didn't mean to say that. We'll see how that goes. But I just have to say, Frankie, you were hardcore trying to get Zach nominated, so it's kind of ridiculous that he's playing this card right now. Hayden is also freaking out about what Zach said about him and Nicole at the veto ceremony. Hayden, you need to chill. Does it look like anyone cares? No. Just let it go. So Amber is also trying to clean up her situation. She's like, oh, Devin took over my nominations. I had nothing to do with it. Come on, Amber. That is the lamest thing I've ever heard. Give me a break. No one... You can make your own choices. So Zach then goes ahead and reveals the Bomb Squad alliance to Hayden. Cat's out of the bag. Yeah. So Hayden is like, why didn't you guys include me? Come on now. Zach is like, I'm not working with them anymore. And his plan is to get the whole house behind him and then go after Caleb and Devin. I'm not sure if that plan's gonna work. It's kind of up in the air right now. So Frankie is continuing to campaign for Zach to leave this week. And I'm just thinking, like, you need to be careful who you're talking to, Frankie, because some members of the Alliance still want Zach to stay in the house. Even though he told everyone about the Alliance, they're like, whatever, we still want to work with him. So Derek, Cody, and Hayden, who's not in the Bomb Squad, all want Zach to stay. So they're really pushing that Devin broke the one rule of the Alliance, which was to not put anyone up until jury, to not put anyone up in the Alliance. So they're like, well, Zach was kind of justified in what he did. It just kind of blows my mind that they still want Zach to stay in the house. Meanwhile, while all this is going on downstairs, Devin is hiding out in the HOH room. It's pretty lame. So then Zach and Pow Pow exchange some very heated words, and they're arguing whether she threw the Battle of Block competition or not. And didn't she say in the diary room that she did? Well, she's saying now that she did not. So she's like, I'm not scared of you, Zach. You just mope around. And Zach is like, you didn't wear your glasses. You're an effing liar. You threw it. So then it's time for Christine to clean up her own mess. She's got to explain herself to Nicole because Nicole didn't know that Christine was in this outside alliance. So she explains, like, this is how it formed, this is who's in the alliance, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh yeah, so they might pull Hayden into the alliance, but not you. Are you serious right now? So, I mean, she didn't say it exactly like that, but she was like, yeah, you'll be protected by the alliance, but she's not gonna be in the alliance. So, speak of the devil, Devin pulls Hayden up to the HOH room with Caleb and Frankie, and it's totally like the mafia, and he invites him to join the bomb squad, and he's like, yeah, you'll be guaranteed safety until jury. And Hayden is kind of like wish-washy about it. He doesn't really give a straight answer, and Devin's like, well, so you don't want to be it? And he's like, whoa, bro, I didn't say that. So Devin pretty much says he has to join because the bomb squad is always going to have votes. I don't know if Hayden is going to join this alliance for real or not, but something tells me he's going to go after Devin even if he does, which is awesome. So that's a lot to take in. I hope you guys understand all of that. My brain hurts. I'm sure there will be plenty more fallout where that came from. And until tomorrow, much love.
Edit.